A small 5-person private submarine designed to take high net worth individuals down to see the Titanic wreckage for $250,000 a pop is lost somewhere at the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean with air running out. The OceanGate submersible lost contact just an hour and 45 minutes into the expedition, and they say it has 96 hours of life support and oxygen aboard the craft. However, they took off 2 days ago, so you're looking at about 50-something hours left to get these people back to the surface. Now, this is what the inside of the submarine looks like. This is where they say they fit up to 5 people. This is what it looks like with 4 people, which is absolutely fucking crazy. Going down to the bottom of the ocean inside of a tin can with this many people crammed into a floating coffin that has no connection to the surface, no ship above you, no cables, no nothing. You gotta be absolutely out of your goddamn mind. And the craziest thing about this whole fiasco, this is what they use to control the ship. A PlayStation controller. And the only thing you can see is on a TV screen.
We have our control screen here, our sonar screen here, and we can put any image we want in the back. And a completely new approach to the sub design, and it's all run with this game controller, and it's Bluetooth, so I can hand it to anybody. And it's meant for a 16-year-old to throw it around, and super durable.
You're telling me this whole expedition runs on Bluetooth? I can't even connect my headphones to my phone, but it's in my pocket. You guys are gonna go 12,000 feet below the surface, all to watch something on a TV screen? You could have just sent a robot down there and watched it from your couch. Did you name the whole company OceanGate? Of course something went wrong, you were ass.
A man named Aaron suddenly became a victim to a terrifying haunting. Every day he would experience creepy paranormal events. He would sometimes wake up to loud bangs around the house, see objects move on their own, and just overall have the feeling that something is lurking in the darkness watching him. And without a clue as to what caused all of this, he had no idea what he should do about it. One night he heard strange noises around the house. Thinking an intruder may be inside, he decides to record. This is what he captured.
Thought someone was in my house.
What looks like a pair of 2 glowing eyes can be seen lurking outside the door behind the corner, just a mere second before the door slams shut by itself. After taking some advice and suggestions from his viewers, he decided to sage the house, but it turns out this action only served to make things worse, causing the activity in his house to intensify. On another night, he is woken up to the sound of a cat meowing at his door and doesn't think much of it. But the very next night, it happens again. This time, he decides to go and check it out, and he captures something utterly terrifying. As he pans the camera downstairs, a black shadow figure can be seen making its presence known in the corner of the room. And when he gets to the front door, there is no sign of any cat, but instead he sees 3 black hooded figures sitting out in the grass in the middle of the night. After a few days of more activity, Aaron makes a tragic discovery. He notices a foul stench beginning to cover his house, and it seemed to be emanating from the apartment below his. So he decided to check his neighbor's window, and it was full of flies. In order to get to the bottom of this, he calls 911, assuming the worst may have happened. And that's when they make a disturbing discovery.
Why not that you needed a full Well, my neighbor hasn't came outside in a while, and I looked at his window and there's a bunch of flies, and my apartment started smelling. I'm like right above him. It started smelling weird. And I walked up there and looked at his window, and there's a bunch of flies, and it kind of smells like dead or like rotten.
It turns out the neighbor had passed away many weeks ago, which seems to have been the cause for the foul smell. Strangely enough, nobody seemed to show up for the man who passed away. The police tried contacting every emergency contact, and they all had no response. So either this was a man who had no close family or friends left to come and visit, or he was involved in something more evil, which kept everyone away from him. The other neighbors told Aaron he was an angry man who would cuss the kids and other people who walked by, and in the middle of the night, his front door would be left wide open, but only darkness can be seen inside. And as you get nearer to the door, you could hear him cursing at someone, but he never had any guests. Aaron suspects that the man may have been into satanic rituals and witchcraft, and his passing somehow triggered an evil presence to invade Aaron's home, as if he was a sacrifice for an evil entity.
She played the Ouija board and began acting very strange. 21-year-old girl named Camilka suffered a minor head injury while playing volleyball. A couple of days later, she decided to play the Ouija board with her friends on an old family-owned hut in the outskirts of town. Shortly after, Camilka began acting very strange, making growling noises. She decided to barricade herself in the attic. The police were called in fear of her being possessed. An officer uses the name of her daughter to try and lure her out. Eventually, the officers entered the room and overpowered her. She was taken to a hospital where her blood work showed she was not under the influence and would later wake up completely normal. Did her head injury mess with her state of mind, or was she really possessed by playing the Ouija board?
Jezu, jak to ona tak warczy? Ja pierdzielę.
Pierdolę, ja dostaję tylko 3000 zł. Idź pan do...
Uważaj.
Nie, zgoda.
A wy ją widzicie w ogóle?
No nie.
Kamilka! Kamilciu! Chodź na dół, twoje dziecko cię woła. Chodź Kamilka, dziecko cię woła. Kamilka! Wiktoria cię woła. Wiktoria cię woła. Wiki cię woła.
I'm gonna show you guys 4 videos of a mysterious phenomenon that has been occurring all over the world for a while now and no one knows exactly why. Skyquakes, you might have heard about it. It's a mysterious and unexplained phenomenon of a sound that appears to be coming from the sky and the ground actually shakes. This is the first video coming from the USA.
I know I'm a little slow, but that's not an airplane. It's not a rocket. Maybe the dragons have been released. Somebody pissed off Godzilla. I don't know. What the hell is this? Whatever it is, it's shaking my house.
This next video is coming in from Spain. Check this out.
Otra vez, señores. Esto da mucho miedo. Suena como trompeta.
This next video is coming in from Peru. This last video is coming in from Canada, Toronto.
You guys hear that in the sky? Do you hear that?
It's over there, and then it's over there, and up there. It's weird.
We're in Toronto, Canada, and there's this weird sound in the sky. Hear that? I don't see anything. What is it?
Holy shit, Holly, go. Holy shit, go.
Oh my God!
Eric, get in the car. We gotta go down. Run. What the fuck? Holy shit, Holly, go. Holy shit, go.
Oh my God!
Eric, get in the car. We gotta go down. Run.